Today we're going to tie a size 16 purple lightning bug. This is a great early spring and then late season September and October pattern. I fish it in a 16, 18, and a 20, and we got a size 3/32 nickel tungsten bead on it. We're just going to start the thread right behind the bead like we usually do. Work our way down to the bend of the hook. And move our thread back up to the front of the hook. Tail on this fly is just pheasant tail fibers. So we're going to peel off, on 16, maybe 8 to 10 fibers. Make sure the tips are very even. We want the tail to be about a shank length long, so we'll do a quick measurement. Looks about right. Set it on top of the hook. Transfer hands. Just tie down. Work our way thread back up at the top. Break off those fibers. The rib on this fly is small silver ultra wire. We're just going to tie it in right at the bead. Work our way back down to the tail. Bring the thread back up to the bead again. Now the body on this fly is purple haze holographic tinsel. We're just going to peel off 2 pieces and tie it in right at the head. Wrap back down to the tail. Bring our thread back up to the head. Now we're just going to wrap the body. Make sure we want to cover that thread base. Tie down. A couple 4 or 5 wraps. Alright, now we're just going to wrap the ribbing up. You don't need real tight wraps on this. I'll do 3 or 4 wraps of this small silver wire. Try and keep those wraps pretty even. I don't know if the fish care, but it just makes for a nicer looking fly. A couple 5 or 6 wraps to bind that thread or that wire down. Then we'll just wiggle the wire back and forth, break it off. Alright, this is a flashback fly, so the wing case is just medium flat pearl tinsel. Tie it on right on top of the fly. Work our way back just a little bit. Alright, like I said, a 16, I will tie in some legs. So I'm going to peel off about 10 fibers of pheasant tail, because I'd kind of like each side of the legs to be even. Make sure we have about 5 fibers on each side. Alright, there's a couple different ways you can tie a legs onto a pattern. I like to tie it right on at the top, underneath what the thorax would be. And we're shooting for maybe a little shy of a full shank length for the legs and the tail, so we'll just tie it in. Take a loose wrap. Check our length. That leg looks a little long, so with a loose wrap I can now shorten those legs up just a little bit. Looks about right. Now we're going to bind down. Alright, the thorax on this fly is just peacock ice dub. Anytime you use dubbing, start off using way less than you think you need. And this ice dub, you can dub it pretty tight. Because if you fish this fly, this dubbing will peel away and kind of give it a really cool buggy look. Just cover up that thorax with dubbing. Okay, now we're going to split these legs. So again, like I said, I like about an even amount on each side, so I'm just going to peel off 4 or 5 fibers on one side. Now the way I split my legs is I'm just going to pull the flashback right over and take the legs and sweep it back. Take a loose wrap with your thread, capture that flash. Now I can work that flashback around. Got everything just about right. And I like to hold these legs down, and then we'll just quickly bind it down. Trim the flash. Now all we have to do is whip finish it. Clip it tight, little dab of glue, a completed size 16 purple lightning bug.